Hey everyone, Stubzilla here, and I'm not dead. Hooray! No, this is a brand new series. We are starting a new GM mode with the Washington Capitals. Bit of background as to why the Washington Capitals. I received a message from a viewer who was a fan. He liked the videos I was doing. It wasn't a case of me sort of giving up or anything like that. It was life just kind of got in the way a little bit, and me being lazy a little bit got in the way a bit as well. Combination of both. It was mainly life, but I should have, been doing more to try and get some videos out. I understand it's been a few months, so sorry about that. But we're gonna get right into it here. I usually go through the entire squad and the lines and what have you, but to tell you the truth, this is the second run on this now. I've just found a much easier way of doing this as sort of like as a live commentary rather than having to sync everything up all the goddamn time. So I'm gonna get right into it. We're going to try and make our third line a bit better in the middle, and I've found a team to do it with. We're gonna be going for one of Tampa's players, and let's just see if I can find him real quick. Killorn, here we go. 25 years old, 83. Two-way forward, 2-year deal left. 2 years left on his deal. Yeah, I like it for a third line center, which is what we do need. I do like it as a deal. There was something else that needs to come back our way as well. I think it was Brendan Morrow who needs to come our way for a little bit of salary as well. And let's just have a look at what we're giving up. We were giving up because I'm quite happy to pick someone up in free agency. I'm trying to get rid of this contract here, the contract of Brooks Orpik. It's just a nasty, horrible deal, and I don't want anything to do with it. And there was someone else, but I know for a fact that our second round pick was involved when I ran through this at first, so I'm quite happy to give up our second round pick because we're trying to be a playoff team. So I don't have any objections to that either way. And yeah, we need to give up one more, I think, because it's going to be an expiring deal that we get rid of, but we're going to retain a lot of it as well because Tampa Bay can't really afford to take on too much. So it was definitely in the 1 year left category, and I think they had a little bit of value to them. It wasn't big or anything like that. Let's have a look. Is it Erskine? If not, it should be, because he's terrible. Let's just see, yeah, because we can retain a lot of this, and that's too much. Yeah, Tampa's still going to be over. Alright, let's just remove that. That's neither here nor there. We can work around this now. See, now this is live. This is live stuff right here. Was it no, it wasn't Chimera. It's there. That's the one. Fair. That was it. Because we can retain 50% of that. And I think that, let me just have a think now. Could they take it like that? I think it must have been like that, because I don't remember us getting too much more out of it. Let's just see if that, I think it does definitely go through. I'm pretty sure we took something, like one other thing. It probably was a draft pick back coming our way, but like a third or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was the trade. I'm fairly certain that was it from the first time round. I did try and go back to look at it. Yeah, there we go. So I'm happy with that trade. As I say, we retained salary, but it's on a 1 year deal. We get rid of a horrible contract in Brooks Orpik, and we get Brennan Morrow, who basically is a direct replacement for Fair, and Killorn shores up that third line. So, and we've got a bit of salary now to work with, so that we can go and sign a top 6 defender to replace Brooks Orpik as well. I think just from memory, actually, we had to release someone before I do this. We can get to that in a second. I think it was Morris. Morris on that deal, 1 million, 2.4. Yeah. No worries. You take all your time you need to. Yeah. And then if we go to sort ourselves out here, we just go to manage rosters. We'll just have to go best rosters for now, I guess. But that was it. I shifted a couple players over to I shifted a couple players over to Florida for a 4th and a 5th as well. Let's just have a look and see if we can do that again. Propose trade. Yeah, it was a couple of nothing players for a couple of nothing picks, but it was just to get them away from us. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so who was it? Where's Erskine? Oh. Let's try and get rid of Erskine for I don't want to take too much away from Erskine, but come on. Bring something back. Improved. Rejected. There we go. Tell you what, I'm pretty sure I can retain this salary again, can't I? Yeah, dealt with it. And then Morris can come in. We get a pick. I like turning 6th round picks into something, so I don't doubt that we can probably get something good with that. Speaking of which, just going to go into scouting here and edit the assignment. Now, this is one thing that struck me as I was doing the last one, that Liga was the only area that we had less than an A- in. I think everywhere else is an A- exactly, but in Liga we had a B. Yeah, I don't know why that is, but I'm gonna have a quick scout at the. Who should we have a scout of? No, let's have a scout in the US actually. Now, there's a general rule of thumb for me is for every 3 prospects in the player breakdown. So if you're going to look at forwards, for instance, so take the forwards and divide it by 3, essentially, which is 5. So you want 5 good weeks looking at forwards in the US. That'll give you a really, really good breakdown of basically what you're looking at there. I don't like scouting in Canada because it's just far too much, and I think you can probably make an informed guess with regards to what's coming out of Canada. But with this, so say 10 defensemen, that doesn't get 3 weeks, that gets 4 weeks. So you make sure to always round up as well. But we should find that with this 5 weeks in the US that we come back with quite a lot of information on all of the forwards that are available there, and be able to sort of have a good picture about what's coming out and have quite an accurate picture about what's coming out as well. If if you do any longer than that, then obviously all the better. If you just want to concentrate and focus on a region, just because that's what you want to do, I can generally sort of say from experience that you can focus on 2 regions and get quite a good bit of information on every single prospect. If you're looking at, say you're looking at Liga and the SHL and the US, if you have 3 regions, you can get a pretty good idea of what's going to be coming out from there, and have, you know, a pool of about 70 to 80 picks that you could be looking at. And a lot of those, being that they are possibly not looked at by others, you can maybe pick those up quite late as well. The US ones generally tend to go first, second. A lot of them do fall to the third as well, but we can leave that for another time. But let's just simulate forward a couple of days here, and let's just make sure that we get our free agent acquisition. Okay. Advance. There we go. Okay, so Morris is on the squad, and now let's just go and edit our lines, and then by the time we've done that, I suppose that'll probably be the episode then. Edit lines, here we go. We have to call him up, aren't we? Off. Did he come straight in? Please don't come straight. He hasn't come straight in. Okay, we're gonna have to call him up, probably. Roster moves. In the system. So, yeah, so. Some more select, so each out. Sure about the party, but it's just the same. Let's just send all of down, because there's a bit of wiggle room with regards to salary as well. Oh no, because all I was. Yeah, Helen. Sorry, yeah, Helen. Best lines, and let's go to edit lines, and we should be somewhere towards knowing where we're going to be at. Okay, so yeah, Morrow basically comes in for fair. Ward I can handle on that third line. That third line now is a very, very good third line. Brooks Leach, Brower, Kuznetsov, I can handle that as a second line pairing. Kuznetsov clocks some minutes as well. Get his overall up. Johansson, Backstrom, Ovechkin. It's all there, and then Morrow fills out that 4th line quite nicely. Physical presence, good defense. Tom Wilson is obviously a guy that we have to look out for. There's a temptation for me to just do this and just give Wilson the minutes, because we're looking at a high chance at a top 6 forward there. So I think if we give him the minutes as a top 9 forward now, I think we're probably going to reap the benefits of that come next season. So I'm happy with those lines as it stands. We might give him some PK minutes as well. But yeah, all of lefty, Morris righty, lefty, Mike Green's a righty. So is John Carson. Why is Washington keeping all the good righties? Try and send one to Detroit, please. Thanks. Yeah, we got Zidlicki. I like him. Yeah, special teams, there's going to be very, very few surprises in all of this. Ward, no. Let's see how it goes. I don't think that'll work, but let's just see how it goes for now. 4-man power play. Yeah, that works. And the PK. I can probably actually use kill on there, actually. That's probably going to be better. Kill on, just changing that line. Yeah, he just offers a little bit more. Yeah. free man. That's probably Killon's job there. Rather than Kuznetsov, who's more of an offensive kind of guy. Yeah, so I'm happy with those lines. Yeah, Shizumi, we know all that. Peter's offering a decent backing option to Braden Holby, who hopefully might jump up another overall or two. You never know. I doubt it, but you never know. But yeah, let's just have a look at the captains. Factions obviously an alternate. Ovechkin, Green, yep. Can't argue with any of that. So that's gonna be us, guys. You know what? Let me just check. Let me just check the settings. Let me just put injuries on. I'm keeping injuries on, so I'll let you know. No, we can probably get maybe the first 10 games done if I make it a 20-minute. Let's just try and do that. Let's just try and get the first 20. Let's get the first 10 done, and then I'll see about the possibility of doing a commentary for just the gameplay. I'll get some decent sliders, and then we'll look to go at it. But Montreal, Boston, Jersey, Florida. Do they have an accent? Missed out San Jose. Edmonton, Calgary. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the Tampa Bay game. Killon going home. In fact, yeah, let's try and play that one. Let's try and go with that one. That'd be quite a fun one to play and get buggered by Stamkos. Okay, so simulate. Let's go. So the season starts. I'm happy with the lines. It wasn't really a big job. The Capitals are pretty much there or thereabouts. Yeah. Killon injured. Expected back for the Jersey game. You know what? Let's just go and do this manually. Do we have anyone? Burakovsky scratched. Latter. Yeah, it's going to have to be Latter, isn't it? So who's going to go there? Let's do a little experiment. Let's just see if Ward can go there. Let's just see what Ward's face-off rating is. It's not good. Let's just forget about that little experiment. Beagle, in you go, son. Free man, Beagle again. He'll be right. You not know that I've got things to think about here. Hey, what about that win here? 4-3 against the fancied Montreal team. I like how it keeps the stimulation up. Shootout loss. Okay. So 3 points out of 4. God damn it, Killon. You stay injured or whatever you're supposed to do. You know what? Let's just go best lines. Best lines is the way. It was pretty much the same lines anyway. I think Beagle was on for Killon in the. Yeah, we get a win there. That's good. 5-3 against San Jose. They're a good side as well. Jersey, not a good start for them. Let's see if we can capitalise. We can. Against Florida, they've gotten to a good start. Oh, that's a painful loss. That's a big loss as well. Okay. So we go to Edmonton. Nice little Canadian road trip here. So where are we at? 3-1-1. We can get the win against Edmonton. That's a good win. Good to bounce back quickly. 4-1-1 going into the Calgary game. You never know what you're going to get from that. Oh, yeah, we're almost at 20 minutes. We get the win against Calgary. That's a good win. Vancouver, we get a win there. We're racking up some goals here as well. It'll be good to see the stats. We'll let the Detroit game play out, and then we'll have a look at our statistics, and it'll be a long one, I think. But that's good. Opens up the video, you know? And then we'll try and keep it between 15 and 20. And a shutout loss against Detroit. Okay. But that's to be expected. Detroit are a good team. Okay, so 6-2-1. It's a good start. It's a very, very good start for us. Yeah, so the Islanders are ahead of us. Our old Carolina Hurricanes are breathing down our necks. But yeah, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty useful start. Yeah, it's just where are we gonna get stats central, of course. So Johansson leading the way with 14 points. That kind of gives away any surprise. That scared me for a bit there. Okay. Let's go with forwards first. Okay, so 9 games played, 14 points. Bada bing, bada boom. Johansson is off to a great start for us. Ovechkin, 9 games, 6 goals, but again, more than a point a game. Can't complain about his productivity. Backstrom, of course, everyone likes to see more goals from Backstrom, but if he's laying on assists at that rate, I'm not going to complain about that either. Leitch's doing a good job on the second line there. Joel Ward doing well. I think he's on the 4th. Oh, he might be on the 3rd now, actually. He might have been put back up to the 3rd. Kuznetsov, 3 points. Brower, 2. Killorn's got 2. Morris got 2. Beagle's got 1. Chalmer's got 1. And the latter doesn't have any. Neither does Wilson. And he's a -8 as well. That's a stinger. Our 4th line looks to have been dominated at some point or another. But our first line looks to be getting it done. So that's always good. Defensemen, let's have a look here. So 8 points for Mickey Green, can deal with that. John Carlson's got 6. Niskanen's got 4. It's good return from him. Alsner, Morris has got 2. Orlov's got the 1 as well. You don't expect much from Orlov though this season. Hopefully he just gets a little bit better. Can maybe round out as a top 4 offensive defenseman. Fingers crossed, but not expecting too much from that. But everybody else, it's been pretty good. Let's just have a look at the attendees here. So Peters looks to have had the stinker. Holby 3.06, below 900 save percentage. It's not great, but it's early days. He's got the 5 wins. Peters, I think he must have had that. He must have had a terrible game somewhere. 22 goals against. Yeah, so Justin's had a 4 and a 5 against him. At least Braden's been good. But yeah, that'll be that. So it's a good start, and a good start to the series. Good to be back doing this. But yeah, we'll have more of these guys. I do promise you. These episodes aren't going to be too hard. I don't think now for the live comms, but that'll be it for me, guys. And join us very soon for episode 2, where we should be hopefully able to start with some commentary against Tampa Bay, all being well. But we'll see when you see. We'll see when we see you. Sorry, you can tell I've not been doing it, can't you? Yeah, a little bit. There we go. All right, guys, that's it from me. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, as always, please leave a like down there, and please leave a comment, which is a little bit further down there, I think. And please subscribe up there. And yeah, we'll see you guys. Thanks very much, and I promise I'll give you back on it now. Cheers, guys.